Hello and welcome to the Covert mobile bar plugin demo. Watch this entire video to discover the simple trick that will skyrocket your profit from mobile traffic. But first a warning, you're currently flushing 15% of your blog traffic down the toilet and it's only going to get worse. But this game-changing WordPress plugin finally allows you to profit from your mobile traffic using the same strategies as multi-billion-dollar companies like Google and Apple. Now the reason we're talking about this today is that mobile traffic is most definitely on the rise. And what you're looking at here is a diagram from the online advertising agency Jitica, who continuously monitor website traffic and post stats about it. And what this is a 24-hour snapshot of all web traffic in the US and Canada. And this is fairly recent, here from 2012, and as you can see, over 20% of all website traffic now comes from mobile devices, with tablets making up just over 5% and smartphones accounting for about 15% of all web traffic. Now this is of course only going to rise, and most pundits predict that it will only be a few years before mobile traffic will be bigger than traffic from normal laptops and desktops. Now, is this a problem? No, it's actually an opportunity, and in any event, is nothing you can stop. Mobile traffic will only continue to grow. It's only a problem if you ignore it. And if you do, you will miss out on a lot of money, and in the long run, you won't make any at all. Now, is your blog already mobile friendly? You might be thinking that you put in all the steps to make your blog mobile friendly. But that doesn't matter. It still won't make money from mobile traffic, and allow me to explain why. You see, making a blog mobile friendly is easy, but monetizing mobile traffic is bloody hard. And the reason for that, there are tons of themes and plugins out there that will make a WordPress blog mobile friendly. Heck, even out of the box standard WordPress looks decent on mobile devices nowadays. But as an internet marketer, you're trying to make money, and making stuff look good is a bonus, but at the end of the day, we're here to make money. And that's where the problem comes in, because the main way a blog is made mobile friendly is to strip out all the stuff you usually rely on for monetization. And here's an example. This is a screenshot of one of our own blogs as it looks on an iPhone. And as you can see, this is a standard WordPress theme. Nothing has been done to make this especially mobile ready. This is as it comes out of the box. But as you can see, it looks fairly decent on an iPhone. You can read the post. You scroll down. Obviously, it's a bit more narrow than it would be on a normal screen, but it's readable. It works. Now, the thing this smartphone has done to achieve this is it stripped out the sidebar, which is the main area we use to monetize this blog. So all the ads we had on the sidebar is gone. We also had pop-ups, slide-ins, and all that kind of nifty stuff from other plugins on this blog to help monetize it, and all those will not show on a smartphone either. So what we're left with here is that people are able to read the text, but none of the stuff that makes us money appears here. And the story would be the same for if you have a blog that has a dedicated mobile theme and you're thinking this blog is mobile ready. Well, the thing is, all themes that are mobile ready, the first thing they do is get rid of the sidebar. And none of your pop-ups, slide-ins and all that stuff will show on a mobile phone. So all the stuff you have for monetization is gone, and all you have left is what's in the actual post. And that's the problem. And that's why monetizing mobile traffic requires an entirely new approach. And we might as well look at how the people who invented and control mobile browsing do it. Now, who invented and who control mobile browsing? Obviously, that will be Apple and Google. Apple sits at over 70% of all mobile traffic, or rather, 70% of all mobile traffic is using Apple devices like the iPhone or the iPod or iTouch and so on. And Google, with their Android operating system for smartphones, sit on 25%. So those two combined sit on almost all mobile browsing. So it makes sense to look at how do they advertise to mobile users themselves. And the thing is, if you go to an Apple website or the Apple Store on a mobile device, you will get something like this. And if you notice this bar at the top, this is how Apple will advertise their own product to you if you're on a mobile device with this smart bar, Apple Smart Bar. So we started thinking there must be something to this approach, but because obviously Apple, they are the king of mobile and mobile browsing right now, so if they're doing this, it must be working. And that led us to look at what Google are doing, and lo and behold, Google has a store called Google Play, which is the main app store for Android phones, and they do exactly the same thing with a slightly different look. And that meant this is something that we want to replicate, see if we can do in our blogs, test out how it works. We did, and it works like a charm. And that's why we're able to introduce the Covert mobile bar plugin. It's a simple yet super powerful WordPress plugin that will automatically add a mobile bar to your blogs. And this will tap into the conditioning Apple and Google have already done by letting you mimic their bars. And it's the easiest and most effective way to monetize the 15% mobile traffic you've been missing out on so far. But action speaks louder than words, so let me take you inside my own WordPress admin area to show you exactly how easy the Covert mobile bar is to use and what it can do for your sites. So we're going to leave the slides here and hop into my WordPress admin area here and show you how the Covert mobile bar works. But actually, before we do that, we're going to look at this because I've set up my Safari browser to mimic an iPhone. So what you see here is how the website we're in here now, how that will look on an iPhone. And here you can see what I was talking about before. It has stripped out stuff. You can read the posts, and the links in the posts are there. But all my monetization, the pop-ups and all that stuff is obviously gone on the iPhone. And my sidebar with all my ads has been moved all the way down here. So what happens with the 15% of my traffic who are using smartphones, when they hit this website, they get some stuff to read here. Odds that they're going to scroll all the way down here to see my ads is very slim. And even if they go down here and click these ads down here, these ads goes to websites that are not mobile optimized, so I'm not going to make any sales from it anyway. And the same goes for the links I have in the posts here. Some of them go to affiliate programs, but they're not necessarily mobile optimized. So essentially, the 15% smartphone users that hit this blog, they're lost to me. I'm not going to make any money from them. I could put in a mobile optimized theme here, but it would do exactly the same thing. It would strip out the sidebar. It would just make it a little bit neater and easier to read the posts on a mobile device, but it would do nothing for the monetization. And that's why we wanted to make the Covert mobile bar after we'd seen what Apple and Google have been doing to sell to their own customers. So here we are inside the Covert mobile bar, and let's just go ahead and start setting up our ad here. And I've actually, as you can see, I've already created one in advance, and this is one for an iPhone game that we released early this year. But don't let that fool you. You do not have to have your own app to use this this plugin. The Covert mobile bar can be used to advertise anything you want. It could be apps, it could be affiliate programs, it could be other sites of yours, anything you want. I just used our own iPhone game here as the example because, well, we have it. So what you want to do in here is, as you can see, you have the title, which is the first line in here, and you just simply write your text here. This is your preview of how it will look on an iPhone. So you write your text here, and then you have 2 lines of text below it, and as you can see, you write what you want there. This is the download button or the action button here, and you can change that to anything you like. Apple often has view on their buttons, so you could, for example, change it to that, which gives you a little bit extra space for the text here. But I'm quite happy with download in this case for my ad. So you just write your ad here, and your button text. Enter in the link you want people to go to when they click your button. In this case, this is a redirect link to the iTunes store to get our iPhone game. But again, this could be any link you wanted. It could be a ClickBank affiliate link. ClickBank is now has mobile hub links as well for quite a few products. It could be a link to one of your other sites that's maybe more mobile friendly. Lots of CBA networks have mobile products you can promote. Amazon has mobile products. It could be any link you want to put in here, just where you want to send people to when they click on your bar. And finally, you upload an icon, and that is super easy. It works just as when you add an image to a WordPress post. You just drag the image in there and click insert, and it's done. The plugin will automatically resize any image you put in to make it the nifty little smartphone icon with the rounded corners. Doesn't matter how big the image you put in is, it will automatically be resized and look great. So that's how you construct your ad. Now the really clever thing here is that this is how it will look on an iPhone, and I'm going to show you that in a bit. But we call it a smart bar for a reason, and the reason is that it will look like Apple's bar when people view it on an Apple device. But if people view your site and the Covert mobile bar loads and they're on an Android device, it will show the Google Play version, or the version of the bar that's styled like the Google Play bar. And that obviously helps with your conversions immensely, because you're showing it in a format they're used to seeing and something they like seeing, because normally people love their phones. And that's the default version here. That's how it looks, and you just fill in the text, upload an image, and enter your link. But obviously we also give you full customization here, so you can change the background color either by entering the hex code or just using the color selector to select any color you want. You can change the font color for all the text, give each line a different color, change the color for the text on the button, change the color of the button itself, all that good stuff. And there is an easy button to reset to default if you want that. So creating your mobile bar ads is super simple, and anyone can do this. The next thing you can do, and this is also very clever, you can decide who is going to see this particular Covert mobile bar. You can choose to show it for Apple devices, yes or no. Yes, I want to show it to Apple devices. Show it to Android devices, and to all other smartphones. And then you also have the opportunity to redirect mobile traffic that are not seeing the bar. So for example, if I unchecked Android devices here and then put in a redirect URL down here, what would happen was that people on Apple devices who come to my site will see the Apple bar on top of my website, and so will people on other smartphones, but everyone on an Android phone would be redirected to whatever link I put down here. And you could even use this to not show the bar to anyone on mobile devices and redirect all your mobile traffic to a link you wanted to. So you have full freedom here to do exactly what you want, and this can be very powerful. Either show it to everyone, show it to just a few, redirect some of your mobile traffic, or redirect all your mobile traffic, and you can do all of that inside this one plugin just by checking a few boxes here. You also get full ability to decide where you want your Covert mobile bar to show. You can set it to show on your home page, show it on your archive and category pages, search result page, show it on your single post, all your posts, and you can also exclude certain posts that you don't want to show on by just marking them there. And the same for pages. Check the box if you want to show it on your WordPress pages, and exclude pages you don't want to show on. And then you have settings for whether you want it to load immediately, so the bar pops up immediately as people load the page, or set a delay. For example, you want the bar to appear after 5 seconds. And you can also set a delay for when it should be shown again, so that people, for example, should not see it until 7 days have gone, or only see it once a day and stuff like that. So this is the stuff you can do in here. You can see it's really easy. But let's take a look at how it looks in real life. So remember, this is the iPhone emulator. So this is what it will look like on an iPhone. And my internet is a bit slow today, so it's just loading. But there it popped up. So what happened here is now this Covert mobile bar popped up on top of my web page. And if I'm on an iPhone now, you know, this down here doesn't look very good on an iPhone, and I'm certainly not going to find a monetization down there. But it's guaranteed that I will see this Covert mobile bar because it's front and center, it's at the top. Furthermore, if I'm on an iPhone, I will recognize that this look here is what Apple's bars usually look like. So naturally, it's something I trust. It's something that usually means a good thing. So I will notice this, and chances are I'll click the ad up here, and you might make a sale or make some money from the click, depending on what you're advertising and how you're doing it. But the thing is, I'm definitely going to see it, and you now have a chance of making money from me. A chance you did not have before because there was nothing else here, because the mobile phone stripped out all your other monetization. So this is essentially how the Covert mobile bar works. And remember, if I was on an Android device here, unfortunately I don't have a way on my computer to emulate an Android device, but then you would see a mobile bar that was styled like Google Play's bars to get the same benefit of recognition and trust from Android users as you get from iPhone users when they see the Apple bar. So this is how it works. It's super simple to set up the ads. You can link to anything you want. You don't have to have your own mobile products or apps or anything like that. You can link to any affiliate programs, and most affiliate programs now have mobile versions. And you have full control over who sees it, where they see it, and when they see it. So that's it. Let's go back to the slides and finish off this presentation. And tell you that there are literally hundreds of different ways to use the Covert mobile bar, and they all result in a better experience for your visitors and more money in your pocket. And that's because you can use it on blogs that aren't mobile friendly to salvage some revenue and redirect visitors to more mobile friendly sites. And that's what I just did on my site. That was not mobile optimized, so there was no way I was ever going to make money from mobile traffic on that site. But just putting the mobile bar on there, I now have a stab at salvaging some revenue from those 15% of smartphone users. Or I could simply use the mobile bar to redirect them to maybe a blog I have that's more mobile friendly than the one they were on. You can monetize your mobile friendly blogs. As I said, you may have blogs that you think are now mobile friendly, and they might be mobile friendly. But again, remember, the main way blogs are made mobile friendly is by stripping out the sidebars, and all the other ad spaces that you normally rely on to make money. So use this to monetize your mobile friendly blogs. And even if you have a blog that is both mobile friendly and monetized for mobile, Covert mobile bar will only enhance that by adding an extra layer of monetization without interfering with any of the other stuff you already have going there. And there's a ton of stuff you can link to. You do not need to have your own apps. Lots of affiliate programs have mobile products, including ClickBank, Amazon, and CPA networks. Covert mobile bar simply adds an extra layer of monetization to your blogs without interfering with anything else. And this also means it will not interfere with your blog for normal visitors, because the Covert mobile bar will only ever show to people who are on a smartphone. So adding it to your blog will not add anything for your normal visitors, will not detract from your normal visitors or interfere with any other plugins or whatever you have. It will only ever show to mobile visitors. So you're simply adding an extra revenue by offering something to the 15% of visitors that were previously lost to you. And as the number of mobile users keep climbing, using something like this will become increasingly important. In a few years, it will probably be financial suicide not to use it. And this strategy works like crazy, and here's why. When people land on your blog and see the mobile bar, it will draw their attention. It's at the top, it's front and center, and it looks really good. and it looks like something they're used to seeing from either Apple or Google Play. And because of that, because it looks familiar to them, you've instantly won their trust, because people trust Apple, they trust the Google Play Store, and they like it because those places are usually associated with buying or downloading some apps and games that people enjoy and have fun with. So your site gets some instant recognition and some instant trust and some instant likability by mimicking the Apple and the Google Play bar. And people are almost religious about their smartphone brand, and you will automatically tap into that fanboy culture just by having that slight Apple look at the top of your site or the slight Android Google Play look. But most importantly, Covert Mobile Bar instantly adds an easy way for you to monetize the 15% traffic you're currently earning zero money from. And here's the thing, blogs with Covert Mobile Bar installed started making more money instantly. This is when we tested it on our own blogs. As soon as we put a mobile bar up there, the blog's revenue increased. And it stands to reason, again, because the blog was making zero money from the 15% smartphone traffic previously, because all the monetization was stripped out. So just by adding the Covert Mobile Bar, of course the revenue increased. Now, how much it increases obviously depends on how much traffic you have overall and how much and what you're advertising, but I can guarantee you that your revenue will increase because you're getting a chance to monetize traffic that was lost to you before. And the most important thing is that your revenue will increase with no extra work from you. You just set up the bar once and it will run automatically forever. Now, you might be forgiven for thinking this would cost a small fortune, but we're about to show you how you can get your hands on the Covert Mobile Bar plugin for much less than you think. For a limited time only, you can get your hands on the brand new Covert Mobile Bar plugin at a special low early bird price. We do plan to sell this for $59 or more very soon, but right now you can get it at a fraction of that, including free lifetime updates. We'll even include full multi-site and developer's license at no extra cost, and it means you can use the plugin on all of your blogs, you can use it on blogs you build for clients, and you can even sell and flip blogs with the plugin installed. So all that's left to do right now is for you to click the button below to secure your copy of the Covert Mobile Bar plugin before the price goes up.